Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my Daily News X, the podcast where we break down today's biggest stories and talk about what really matters to you. So, today we're diving into something that's hitting way too close to home for millions of people: the job market crisis. Layoffs, cutbacks, hiring freezes. If you're someone you know is struggling to land a job right now, let me tell you something: you're not alone. So, let's unpack what's going on, why is it happening, and what you can actually do about this situation. Over the past year, we have seen massive shifts in the job market. On one side, you have AI-driven layoffs. Companies are finding ways to cut costs by replacing tasks with automation. Roles in customer service, tech support, even content creation, all being trimmed down or handed to the machines. Then you have the government-related firings and shutdowns, just like yesterday. Political gridlock and budget cuts have led to tens of thousands of federal and state workers losing paychecks or being told their jobs are at risk. When the government sneezes, the workforce catches a cold. Of course, let's not forget about corporate mass layoffs. Yep. Right now, it's a lot of companies, big companies, doing a lot of mass layoff. Just to let you know, big names in tech, finance, and retail, all of them have announced waves of firings, sometimes tens of thousands at once. The message is clear. No industry feels completely safe anymore. By the way, that's including me, because I work in the hotel management industry. And right now, let me tell you, it's very tough. We're not that busy. Now, finding a new job in this climate, well, that's another battle. The competition out there is very fierce. For every one opening, there are often hundreds of applicants. Companies can afford to be picky, dragging out the firing process for weeks or even months. And even when people get an interview, many face underwhelming offers like lower pay, fewer benefits, or positions that don't even match their own skills. The reality is frustrating and discouraging, but it's also becoming a new norm for job seekers in 2025. Now, what can you do? So let's flip this around. What options do people have to survive and adapt in this tough market? Well, here are a few strategies I'm going to give you so you can make a difference in this market. Number one thing you can do is upskill and reskill. The fastest way to stand out in this and to sharpen your skills, for example, online platforms offer free or low custom courses in AI. I know, AI is taking over. Data, digital marketing, or even project management. Even learning basic coding. And I know it's something that for many years I thought I would never do, but it's becoming the new reality. And people are finding a lot of jobs when it comes to coding. Or analytics can open doors you didn't think about before. Gig and freelance work. It may not be permanent, but freelancing, driving for delivery apps, tutoring online, or offering services on platforms like Upwork or Fiverr can create a steady income stream. Sometimes. These side hustles even turn into full-time careers. Networking, networking, networking. Just like it sounds. This cannot be overstated. Connections often get you hired before job boards do. Attend community events, industry meetups, or even virtual networking groups. A strong recommendation can cut throughout the noise of hundreds of applications, believe it or not. Think local, not just global. While big corporations are firing, smaller local businesses may actually be hiring. Restaurants, trades, healthcare support, logistics, these are areas often overlooked by critical to communities. Financial survival mode. Until the storm clears, budgeting is a key. Cutting unnecessary subscriptions, meal prepping, or even moving towards shared housing can help stretch your savings. Not glamorous, but survival comes first. So here's the thing, guys. Every job market crisis eventually shifts. 10 or 15 years ago, people panicked about outsourcing. Before that, it was industrial jobs disappearing. I don't know if you remember, but back in the times, when you have jobs in PA, Philadelphia, and some other cities in the southeast, this were booming. It was like gold, companies that were hiring people had jobs for many years. But each time the workforce found ways to reinvent themselves after that. So yes, it's tough right now. I get it. Competition is brutal. But remember, skills are transferable. People are adaptable. And opportunities are still out there for those who refuse to give up. Well, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for coming to my Daily News X. If you're struggling with the job market, I just want you to know you're not alone. And you do have options, believe it or not. So share this episode with a friend who might need encouragement today. And hey, if you found out the creative ways to survive or thrive in this economy, please let us know, because your story might inspire someone else. I'm your host, Kramer, and I'll catch you on your next episode of my Daily News X. Until then, stay strong, stay focused, and keep pushing forward.